What's up, everybody? Ben here. Just wanted to record another video. It's Saturday evening here in Baltimore. It's so the middle of February. It's super cold, very windy today. Like you can hear things like whipping around outside. As you might imagine, the whole yard sale flea market scene is not happening that much. Even a couple weeks ago when I was doing another pickup, I actually went inside an indoor flea market just to check things out, and it was completely dead. Like there was nothing to be found. And so for my pickups, I'm sticking to the online stuff, trying to find big lots, either on Facebook or eBay, and even trying to exhaust, maybe local connections and other things. The dude who hooked me up with the Saturn and Dreamcast and Sega CD stuff a few weeks ago did communicate with me. He's still thinking about moving off of some Nintendo stuff, so that may be in the works. I don't know. It's not happening right away, but it could be happening soon. We're just in touch, and he's a really friendly guy. The Whatnot auctions have been great. I having a lot of fun doing them. It's a fun little Friday night ritual. I get a little tired when it's over. It's like a long day for me, but it's super cool interacting with people. I'm gonna try and do them from here on out on Friday nights around 8 p.m. Only because it's just like a convenient time for me. If I do it Friday nights, I can get everything shipped out Saturday morning. I know that's kind of crazy. Like I shipped 70 games just this morning only from Whatnot. So in like a 12-hour period, I shipped all that stuff. But it's cool. It actually works out well for me. And so I think we're going to stick with that for the most part. I may do other things here and there. But make sure you check out my Whatnot to follow and see all my auctions. I'll put a thing here. By the time this goes up, I think I'll have my next auction scheduled for next Friday night. In the meantime, I have a lot of pickups to show today. Some of this will end up on Whatnot and eBay or trade through Instagram. I actually have a trade through Instagram in the works right now. That copy of Legendary Axe I picked up a couple weeks ago on TurboGrafx, I agreed to trade to a pal of mine that I've already traded with before. So you'll see that probably not in this video, but in a future one. So I do trades with viewers of the channel. Anyway, let's get into the pickups for the week. This first one is another one of those bulk lots that's kind of odd, and I tend to target these types of bulk lots, lots where the items are a little bizarre and maybe just put together by the person who listed it. These were a bunch of racing games, and I only really wanted one game, but I figured I could flip the rest and make my money back. So the game I actually wanted was this one, Impact Racing, and so he was like saying the game's loose, but it's not really loose. It comes with the manual and it comes with the back art, so later I'll put this in just a regular plastic case and it'll be a complete in-box copy, and that is the thing I'll keep from this lot. Everything else is going to be available for trade, including some pretty nice items. So a long box Need for Speed. It doesn't have the manual, but any long box PS1 game is pretty nice to have as a trade piece, and this is a pretty cool game. So I definitely will find a new home for that. I think it's pretty cool also that it has this Games Trader sticker on it. I know it's a eyesore for some, but it is kind of neat seeing that stuff. Also came with a few other racing games. Ford Racing, not that special. Driver, which I thought was complete, but it's actually just the manual and the disc, which is fine. And then Gran Turismo 2. So really, honestly, Gran Turismo 2 will pay for this. I think I paid about $14 shipped, so totally fine. The guy took his sweet time shipping it to me as well. I think he waited like 10 days just to put it in the mail. Anyway, let's see what else we have. This is another follow-up pickup from a previous one from the last video. So the same dude who sold me, I think, some Xbox 360 games followed up with me, and he had PS3 games to sell. So I took those as well. And this was, I think, 20 bucks plus a few bucks shipping. Honestly, I may have paid a little too much for this for my purposes, but there's a couple things here that I think will make it worthwhile. I mean, we have a whole bunch of just sort of, I'd call these filler titles. If I can get a couple bucks each on these, and some of them might do well, like Call of Duty or MotorStorm or Batman here, these might do okay. But honestly, we're trying to hope to get in total like 20 bucks for all of these, and that would be a pretty ideal thing. Here's the more interesting titles. This one I might keep, Sniper 2, just because it's in the Steelbook, and I like that, although the Steelbook's a little bent. So I don't know, we'll see if we decide to keep it. Monsters vs. Aliens, Terraria, Sonic Unleashed, Sniper Elite 3. This is also one I might keep. I'm not sure if I have this. I think I may have this on Xbox One, as a matter of fact, so maybe we will trade this. And Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. So, I paid like, what, 24 or something? That's okay for this. I'm like saying I paid too much. I've paid fine. It's fine. Like, I'll sell Sonic and one of these other things and I'll get the money back. Anyway, a lot of this will end up on Whatnot, I think. This was one I just sort of came upon. It was 10 bucks plus $4 shipping, so I swiped it up. Honestly, nothing too special, but I just saw one thing. I was like, well, this will basically pay for the lot, and so I might as well get it, and that way I'll have more trade bait. And you can see various common titles on 360 here. Fracture, if you can't catch that, Loose, Guitar Hero, Skyrim, Gears of War, whatever. But over here we have Guitar Hero 5, which is a pretty decent game to trade. But even better, Guitar Hero's Warriors of Rock. So definitely a great trade piece here. For 14 bucks, it's like, well, I'll make money just selling this, and then everything else is gravy. So again, definitely kind of just a trade pile item, but happy to pick it up. I paid $12.50 ship for these PS2 games. Another eBay thing. Honestly, I'm only gonna maybe even keep one game. That's Thunderstrike here, which I thought was maybe like the old Thunderstrike games, but I'm not even sure it's like the ones on Sega Genesis, so I'm not even sure I want it in hindsight. But again, I'm kind of looking for more trade bait. For me to keep up the Whatnot stuff, I have to bring in like at least 50 or 60 games a week just to be able to keep up with it. And so for 12 bucks, this was worthwhile just because I get a copy of Crazy Taxi, which I know will pay for everything, and then some GTA games and some other decent stuff. Definitely would have kept Lord of the Rings if I didn't have it already, and Jedi Starfighter is a pretty cool game too. So anyway, for 12 bucks shipped, I mean, you can't beat that. This huge lot was a real bargain, I thought. I paid, I think, $34 shipped for all of it. Basically just a huge PS2 lot. As usual, we keep sort of some of the mess stuff to the left, and then we get to the better stuff on the right. I'm probably going to keep a couple things, and then that's it. So over here, just a bunch of common stuff. SOCOM, Spider-Man, Pinball of Fame. Pretty good game, actually, but I have it already. Hot Shots Golf's a fun one, but I have it. Bowling, which maybe I'll keep. Nothing too special here. My Street. I think that might be fun for some people. DDR is a great game, but I have it in the box. And then we've got a bunch of complete in box, more premium titles, and this is definitely what makes it. These things alone, I think we can definitely get back our money for if we lot it up or sell them on Whatnot, even for just a few bucks a pop. But over here we have some better stuff. This one we'll keep for the collection. I go for basically any long box game I don't have. DEF CON 5, definitely a keeper for me. And look, again, 34 bucks for the whole lot. That makes it worthwhile for me. Mortal Kombat Deception's a good one too, but I have, I think, the box set over here. Mortal Kombat Collection. So I don't need this one. This will go up for trade, and I have a feeling this will be another desirable game for somebody. Scooby-Doo, I think, actually does pretty well too in trade. All the Scooby-Doo games surprisingly do well, so keep an eye out for them. We got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I think this is the one. Yeah, it's the Konami one. This one might have an arcade, one of the arcade games on it, but I'm not quite sure. Batman Vengeance, not sure if I'll keep this or not. SmackDown vs. Raw and Simpsons Road Rage, those are some pretty good titles as well. So yeah, 34 bucks shipped for all of those PS2 titles, I think is pretty good. Before I get into the last pickup, I just want to remind everybody one really important thing about game collecting is keeping positive relationships and positive engagement with people. This next lot really shows why, once again, and it happens over and over on the channel. So the guy from last week, he sold me 2 lots that were, I think I showed you with the GBA SP, the Nintendo DS that he said wasn't working, which turned out to be working. He had that big Xbox lot that ended up having the sealed games like the 99 Nights 2, which I've already sold for 60 bucks. And the Xbox One controller, which a viewer has actually already picked up from me. I shipped it out this morning. All those items, and it was such a great deal, and he was just getting rid of stuff, and I was making good conversation and reasonable offers. He reached out to me again and shipped me now a 3rd box. This one was 45 bucks in total shipped, and has some more really nice items in it, including more sort of surprise sealed games. So again, keep everything positive, show your gratitude, make yourself easy to deal with so people will want to deal with you. So let's show you what I got. So again, this was 45 bucks shipped, and I thought it was a steal. You'll see particularly why in a few moments. Again, we'll go sort of left to right, sort of the basic stuff versus the more interesting stuff. On the left here, we've got, a bunch of Xbox 360, decent titles, but nothing too expensive. Lost Planet 2 is pretty interesting, complete in box like that. Same with, Black Ops and Dead Rising, the Halo games, etc. Again, we're hoping to, on things like this, we're trying to get like $3 or $4 a piece on them, maybe through Whatnot or something like that, and try and get the games moving forward and get and just sort of recoup some of our money that way. So that we can get into the more interesting stuff over here. And really, to be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to keep anything here except maybe one item. This was more the guy really wanted to keep selling me stuff, and I want to make myself easy to deal with. He may have more stuff. If I want to get those deals on the things I want, I have to keep working with them. So anyway, over here we have a big stack of just loose discs. Again, nothing too crazy. You can see Borderlands Game of the Year, Titanfall Xbox One, Resident Evil 6, etc. We'll get rid of those in time. We have a loose copy of Dark Souls here that might need to get cleaned up. This one is the one I might keep. Star Ocean The Last Hope is all 3 discs right here. I need to test that one. Also a few scratches on it. Left 4 Dead 2, a great one to pick up. Even a loose condition disc, I think, still is a premium trade item. We also have a couple of cool complete in box games here that I know tend to move for me. It's just Portal 2 and Force Unleashed on 360. And then the 2 real gems of the lot were here. 2 sealed games. Halo 3 ODST and the Darkness 2 limited edition. I think this is probably maybe a $20 game. This is maybe about a $50 game sealed. As you know, I don't collect sealed games. This is again a surprise in the lot. You know, he just sent me the picture of the lot. He said, "Would you do 45 ship for it?" I said, "Sure," which I think 45 ship would have been fair for it anyway, just in terms of trading it out, parting it out. I'm sure I could get over $100 for a bunch of complete in box games and some loose titles and all that stuff. But as once again I get surprised, he says the games are in one condition and they're in a better condition than I asked for. So anyway, we get a couple of really nice trade pieces out of this, and again, it's going to keep things interesting for Whatnot. It's the middle of winter. It's really hard to pick up things right now and find stuff, so I'm trying to use the internet as best as I can. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do me a huge favor and hit the like button. The likes really help the channel be seen. If people don't hit the like button or don't engage or whatever, it doesn't help my video move up the YouTube algorithm so people can actually see this stuff. We bring more people into the channel. So, oops, sorry, didn't mean to shake the camera like that. Again, check out my auctions on Whatnot. I do them pretty much every Friday night around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Information right there. Check out my link tree for my Instagram, my other sort of socials and things like that. Engage with me if you're interested in doing like a trade or something. You know, you have things you were looking to get rid of. Maybe you're trying to get rid of a collection and you think they'd be better off with me. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm thinking about going to Too Many Games Game Swap in April. It'd be April 2nd, I think, outside of Philadelphia. Thinking about going again. I think it'd be a lot of fun. If you're thinking about going, please let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram, leave a comment, let me know. I love doing deals with viewers at these shows. And so if I could pull something like that off again, that'd be awesome. Trades, pickups, whatever. It's a lot of fun and it makes great content for the channel. So let me know about that. Anyway, that's it for now. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Stay warm and all that. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.